So. Sicherheitshalber hole ich mir mal die Walkthrough her. Ich glaube aber, ich weiß ungefähr noch, wie alles ging. Bei Ned, also dem letzten Typen, ist es ein bisschen sehr komisch, kompliziert. Aber sollte eigentlich. Sollte eigentlich.
Which of you five?
Gehen. So. Also ich habe bei Save gespeichert meinen perfekten Durchlauf via, glaube ich, Walkthrough.
Who
Ja.
among you shall go next?
Okay. Ted, ja. Der hat ein bisschen komisches Szenario. Aber wir machen zuerst Nimdok.
Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
Okay.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Okay. So, jetzt reden wir mal mit dem.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengeles orders.
Apparently, this is the only access to the dirt road. Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds since the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you...
Ups. Egal.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
Okay.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
Ups.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is the nature of...
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
I will begin the procedure momentarily.
It will be an honor to work under you, Dr. Nimdok. I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery. Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
Berserk!
I must leave before the guards apprehend me.
Gut.
This must be the recovery room. This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient. I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen. According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
So. Muss ich den benutzen? Ich glaube nicht. Nee. Okay.
How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
So, Äther benutzen wir.
That feels much better.
Rein. Zack, zack.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on this watch?
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Okay. Geht mal ihm die Pliers.
Here, you should be able to escape with this.
Pliers for cutting the wires? Yes, I think this would make escape possible.
I
But
think.
don't think that one good deed will make up for all those poor innocents you butchered.
Okay. So.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand.
Ja,
The
ja.
regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
Okay.
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of 3 beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
Was? Wie Streamlate neu? Warum das denn? Dem Internet ist aber eigentlich alles okay. Nur das Bild gleich. Komisch. Kein Ton mehr. Was? Alles wieder da. Sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Ich lade eigentlich auch nichts weiter runter. Ich schau mal kurz in meinen Task Manager, ob da irgendwie was ist wegen Internet. Ob da irgendwie was Besonderes gerade. Vielleicht Hintergrund ein Update runterlädt oder sowas. Nee. Nee, nix Auffälliges zumindest. Sehr, sehr komisch. Sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Jetzt ist alles wieder da. Okay. Sehr. So, wir nehmen die Augen mit. Mal mit dem Kind da.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Hört sich an wie das Kind bei Benny.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Emergency! The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials and evacuate to the bunker. Evacuate!
It is safely hidden in the box.
Gut.
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. But you're still a member of the Lost Tribe. And that makes your crimes all the more heinous.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
Since you did help us to escape, we'll give you a head start. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I am the quarry. Faces. Faces of people in torture. I have not seen so many corpses since... my memory is not what it used to be.
Mensch.
I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here. The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy. The legends are true. This must be the golem of Lost Tribe folklore. What is this mirror doing here? Oh my God, it is true. 1945, turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the Lost Tribe. It is me. Such a strange combination of scientific plans and mystic symbols. This has something to do with the golem, but the meaning is not clear. These eyes fit into the golem's sockets perfectly. The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him. Time is truth. Golem, wake up! The truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945. Gollum, follow me into the laboratory.
Nimdok, I was afraid I had lost you back there. It is good to see you and our new friend.
How did you escape the mob?
Did you forget that the compound has a secret escape route? Well, no matter. I see that you have revived the Golem.
You know about the Golem?
Of course! Part of the master plan is to strip the Lost Tribe of everything, even their folklore.
I read the teletype. What is Project Perfect Image?
That was a secret project in the area of reflective surfaces. It bestows the clarity to see yourself with utter objectivity. Unfortunately, it worked too well.
You mean that it worked well enough to drive the leader into committing suicide?
The leader's death is a serious blow to us all. But our Golem is more than powerful enough to destroy the Lost Tribe.
I looked into the mirror. I now remember everything with crystal clarity. The research camps, the serum.
Ah, yes, the youth serum. Your research demanded the deaths of many children, but your hard work was successful. Eternal youth for those who deserve it.
Now I know how Am was able to keep us alive for so many years.
Your youth serum can sustain us forever. We have all the time we need to resurrect the regime.
Excuse me, Doctor. I need to get a breath of fresh air.
Oh my God! No!
Gollum, follow me outside.
Interessant.
Nimdok, I knew that you would lead us to where the regime would resume its atrocities. We are here to make you pay for what you did to us. To pay in blood.
Muss übrigens sagen, ich hab zwar die Szenarien an sich schon durchgespielt, bloß ich habe alle Dialoge und so weiter komplett übersprungen. Einerseits aus Zeitgründen, andererseits, dass ich halt an sich nicht gespoilert werde oder halt hier im Livestream das Ganze dann auch zum ersten Mal höre.
Gollum, I transfer control of you over to the Lost Tribe.
So, you admit your crimes. But that does not release you from punishment. Now the Golem will serve the purpose for which it was constructed. Golem, kill Nimdok.
Ja, weißes Porträt.
They're not as alike as I thought, Nimdok. A spark of humanity somewhere. Always that wretched little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures, too. Ah, you. You're the last player in my little game. I urge you, do not fail, as the others have failed.
Okay, Chat. Was machen wir? Schaffen wir schon.
Hey, you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crimps, cowards. Every one of them. But not you, Ted. No, man, not you, Ted. You were a stand-up guy. You were a brave guy. Yes, a take-charge kind of guy. So, I'm going to give you, just you, the opportunity to get out. Live some kind of life. I'm going to send you, you're going to like this, I'm going to send you to the Room of Dark. If you can solve the puzzle of the Room of Dark, you're free. You out. You're away. Well, now, I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted. I know you're scared. But I'm your friend. 109 years. I'm your best friend. So overcome your fear. Enter the Room of Dark, and you can solve its mystery.
So, ich habe keine Ahnung, was der Pfeil da überhaupt machen soll. Keine Ahnung. Und mit dem interagieren wir überhaupt nicht.
Video screens. Each one shows a scene of some other place. Why? What mystery does Am want me to solve? Say, these video screens have palm print switches next to them. A castle right out of the Brothers Grimm. I feel like there's something watching me from the windows. What sort of intrigue is Am plotting this time? He's left me here alone. Still, I feel as though I'm being watched.
Soll nur zeigen, dass ich dorthin soll. Aber das hätte ich doch so oder so auch rausgefunden.
This gargoyle is even larger than those of Penelope's estate in the Hamptons. This gargoyle... This old drawbridge is in ruins. I don't trust it to hold my weight.
Pech gehabt, gehst trotzdem drüber.
So typical of the castles I've visited in Europe. A beautiful facade disguising ordinary stone. Appearance is everything. Why, that maiden looks just like Ellen. She seems so sad and so beautiful. So many women have called me their knight in shining armor, but never Ellen. This must be the bedroom of the lord of the castle.
Wieder am Laden. Was alles? What? Bullshit. Was ist denn heute los mit Box? An meiner Verbindung dürfte es eigentlich nicht liegen, weil die läuft eigentlich recht stabil. Sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Öfters vorgekommen, dass es erst schwarz wird. Komisch. Dann warte ich mal schnell, bis alle wieder da sind. Dritte Mal. Hoffentlich ist es dann beim Halloween-Livestream nicht so. Das wäre ja dann richtig scheiße. Wieder Bild. Okay. Sehr, sehr komisch. So. Also, wir sind in die Burg reingegangen und in das erste Zimmer gleich reingegangen. Schönes Schlafzimmer. Jetzt dürfen wir Bücher lesen. Don Quixote.
I've read this novel. It's about a foolish old man who believes he's a knight destined to revive the golden age of chivalry.
Faust.
I know this story. It's about a magician who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for power.
Lädt schon wieder. Hellweise Tor. Okay, also diesmal kann es definitiv nicht an mir liegen, weil ich habe keine verworfenen Frames dazu bekommen oder sonst was. Es muss tatsächlich... muss mit Hitbox wahrscheinlich zusammenhängen. Weil vorhin konnte ich, bei der letzten Pause konnte ich auch keine Werbung spielen. Da kam dann irgendwie ein Fehler oder sowas. Also Hitbox hat heute wahrscheinlich irgendwie komische Probleme. So, jetzt habe ich bei Faust nicht mitbekommen, was der gesagt hat. Nochmal. So. Moment. Ich bin hier rausgetappt. Da hat das Spiel mal ein paar Probleme. Da. Das ist irgendwie 5 Millionen Mal in der Sekunde Escape drückt. Das Spiel. So. Nochmal Faust.
I know this story. It's about a magician who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for power.
Okay. Journal.
This looks like a diary. The first passage reads, "My new wife continues her rapid aging. Each day is as a year to her. I believe that the magic drains her, twists her."
Letztes Mal neu. Ne, im schlimmsten Fall dann einfach. Jeder da? Alles klar.
The second passage reads, "The incantations I hear from my wife's infernal workroom are the purest evil. Perhaps it is her hatred of my daughter that drives her up there." The third passage reads, "Ellen grows weaker and weaker. My wife advises an antidote to her illness, but it lies very far away. I must assemble a caravan." The final passage reads, "The forest has grown dark and overrun with dire wolves since my marriage. I doubt that even with a full complement of men I shall return alive, but I must try." This was one of my favorites. It's about how King Arthur assembled the most chivalrous knights in all Europe. This is Plato's dialogue about the nature of love.
Dass ich gut genug kenne.
This, it's Dante's epic journey through hell, heaven, and purgatory.
Mehr oder weniger. Was zur Vorgeschichte geredet? Ich glaube nicht. Ich glaube, in dem Zimmer sind wir fertig. Gehen wir in das Zimmer.
There is an evil in this room. I feel it all around me.
Box los. Demons and their spheres.
This is a catalog of the demons ruling the abyss.
Sicherheitsspeichern kann ich machen.
Surgot, opener of locks. Supposedly he can open anything. Too bad I can't read Arabic. From the notes in the margins, I gather it has something to do with opening a gate into another world. This book seems to be about how to change metals into gold. I've read a fair number of science textbooks, but I can't make head nor tail of any of these formulas. Glass. Pieces of a broken mirror. Ouch! I cut myself.
Speichern dann. Jetzt können wir da hier rein.
Why, it's Ellen. Did Am tell her that I loved her? Was that the secret he was referring to?
Oh, Ted. I feel so tired, so weak.
Did Am do this to you?
Yes. Maybe. I can't tell. They whisper in my ear and this bed is so soft.
Can you walk?
No, I'm too weak. I haven't been out of this bed in ages.
Please, hang on, Ellen. Your father went to find an antidote for your illness.
That was weeks ago, Ted. My father will never return, with or without an antidote.
Do you know if there's a way to escape from this place?
I searched the entire castle grounds before I fell ill. There's no escape for me but death.
No, I won't let you die.
I can't take this suffering anymore, Ted. The things I've endured. Help me to die with dignity. Don't let anyone violate me again, not even in death.
No, don't go. I need you. We need you.
If you really care for me, Ted, bring me my hand mirror.
Why do you want a mirror?
My stepmother has been jealous of me ever since she became ugly. She had something to do with my illness. I know it. But she doesn't dare come near me while I have the mirror.
Where is your mirror?
I left it on my dressing table. Bring it to me.
Perfume bottles, jewelry boxes, but no mirror.
Kein Spiegel.
Ted, please tell me you found my mirror.
Nope.
I looked on your dressing table. Your mirror's not there.
You have to find it, Ted. It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away, and it's the only thing that can finally end my suffering.
Okay.
Go back to sleep, Ellen.
Yes, sleep. That's what I need.
Und weg. Weg ist er. So,
This looks like a chapel, but there's something unholy about it. It must be the gargoyles.
Das nehmen wir von dem. Benutzen es mal mit Tür.
Fits almost perfectly.
Sehr schön. Push. Keine Ahnung warum, aber wir müssen das machen.
Despite the medieval trappings, I've seen kitchens like this before. This is a place where servants do all the work.
Servants.
The door's locked. Excuse me, do you work here?
Why, of course I work here. Why else would I be plucking this chicken? Say, you're a handsome gent. There aren't many men left in these parts.
What happened to Ellen?
Lady Ellen? Oh, she's been ill and that's all I know. It's not healthy to ask too many questions these days. Let's talk about you instead.
Is there a way to escape from this castle?
Escape? With all of those wolves in the forest? Well, it's safer to stay in the castle.
Ach, wahrscheinlich kommen Wölfe rein oder so. Keine
We
Ahnung.
should try mine sometime.
Where is Ellen's stepmother? I must speak with her.
A word to the wise. Keep your nose out of the old woman's business unless you want it covered with warts. I wouldn't want to see any harm come to that gorgeous face of yours.
Where can I find a mirror?
What do you want with a mirror? Those are pretty rare, what with an ugly woman in charge of the castle.
Please, I need to find a mirror.
And you are what I need. I'll make a deal with you. I will tell you where you can find a mirror if you spend some quality time in my bed.
Quality time? Nee, danke.
That's a flattering offer, but I'm not interested.
I'll give you what you need. Hasn't it been too long for you?
Sorry, but it's out of the question.
What's the matter? Aren't I good enough for you? Not classy enough? Not rich enough?
I'm sure you're a fine woman, but my heart belongs to another.
So, you're in love with that thing sleeping in a bed? Have you ever been with one? Or are you just curious? I can make you so much happier. I can, you know.
Wow, can I possibly refuse such a lovely lady? Lead the way. Nein.
Look, I am not going to make love with you.
Oh, all right. I have another deal for you. The oven's broken. If you can fix it, I'll get you a mirror.
Das ist kein Problem.
Ah, there's the problem. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. It's been so long since I've gotten dirt under my fingernails from good, honest work.
Tada! So, wo ist der? Wo ist der Spiegel?
I fixed your oven. Now where is the mirror?
Sorry, I don't know where a mirror is. But at least now I can finish dinner.
What, bitch?
Why, you used me, you bitch!
Just like you
Meine
tried
Worte.
to use me, you snobby bastard. I'll bet you've used lots of women with your smug charm. You're nothing but a phony.
What? What? Okay. Von mir aus. Wie war das? Was muss ich? Den da.
A secret passage. What's waiting for me up there? Some sort of demonic rituals must go on here. What in God's name have I stumbled onto? Partially completed circle inscribed with a pentagram. This must be part of a black ritual.
Sollte eigentlich jemand sein. Muss ich vorher noch irgendwas machen? Na.
I don't know what to do.
Nicht Ellen benutzen.
Ted, please tell me you found...
Nee.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I can't find your mirror.
You have to find it, Ted. It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away. And it...
Go back to...
Yeah.
Hab ich irgendwas verpasst? Ja. Vielleicht. Und ich muss mal schnell schauen. Ah, okay, ich muss nochmal mit der reden.
Please, I need to find a mirror.
Well, you did fix the oven. Listen, the old woman knows where the mirror is, but she's afraid of it. She obviously can't get to it herself, or she would have destroyed it by now.
Where can I find the old woman?
Don't worry. She'll find you.
Is Lady Ellen prepared?
As ready as she will ever be. The spell keeps her body weak, but she will remain conscious.
The art of sacrifice is reduced to science. And what of the glamour?
We must wait for its removal. It remains beyond our best efforts.
Then we wait for a prince. With his help, we can open the gate to the other world.
Now, where did they go? It's the witch. What's she doing with her hands? Some kind of incantation, perhaps? What have you done to Ellen, you old witch?
Ah, our prince has finally arrived. Now we can begin our ritual.
Why do you call me a prince?
Isn't that who you want to be to Ellen? Her Prince Charming? I need someone to gain her trust, to break down her defenses. It's a part you played many times in the real world.
What ritual are you talking about?
A sacrifice, a trade. Ellen's life in exchange for safe passage through the gate.
What's this about a gate?
The gate is a passage into the surface world. It is the only way out of this place.
What's supposed to be my role in this ritual?
I need you to destroy Ellen's mirror. She has been using it to keep me away from her. I want you to break it so that I can complete what I have started.
So you just want me to break the mirror?
It is not that simple. The mirror holds great power. It can be broken only within the magic circle.
Why can't you destroy the mirror yourself?
I am aging rapidly, and despite my powers, I am a slave to vanity. I can't bring myself to look into the mirror.
Where is Ellen's mirror?
It is on her dressing table.
Nein.
I looked on Ellen's dressing table. The mirror's not there.
You must find that mirror. It has great magical properties. Without it, I cannot guarantee that I can complete the ceremony.
Why can't you open the gate without the mirror?
There are others who have an interest in Ellen's fate. That mirror may be the only way to keep meddlers from interfering.
What if I can't find the mirror?
Then go to the devil!
I ought to kill you instead.
Oh, do we fancy ourselves the Avenging Knight? My magic is much more powerful than any physical force you can muster. Be gone!
Okay, tschüss. Tada, der Teufel. Teufel ist da.
Who are you?
I'm a devil, of course. Why else would I have
Ein
this
Teufel.
pointed tail?
What do you want?
Ellen's soul. That's a valuable commodity where I come from.
Can you tell me where Ellen's mirror is?
Sorry, I don't bother with such material things. They only bring about bad luck.
Naja, ich meine, wir haben die Hexe gefragt, was ist, wenn wir den Spiegel nicht finden? Dann hat sie gesagt, wir sollen zum Teufel gehen. Also haben wir das wahrscheinlich ein bisschen zu wortwörtlich genommen.
Who is this Sir God I've heard about?
He's a minor spirit, a demon. Don't confuse him with those pathetic imps, or heaven forbid, higher order devils. Opener of all locks, indeed.
It sounds like you really hate demons.
You got that right. In fact, the only things we consider worse than those untrustworthy fellows are angels.
How can beings as powerful as yourselves stoop to fighting like school children?
Well, it's like this, big boy. In hell, we do things exactly like you do them here. Or used to do them before Am took over.
Are you saying that Am is in control of hell?
Oh, don't look so surprised. Who else could be in control of this madhouse? Only man could create such a monster. Sorry.
What do you mean that you do things like we do here?
I mean that there are always internal struggles, petty conflicts for power. Only in this case, the struggles are between entities that you can't see, or might rarely see. That means serious problems for you.
What problems can these unseen struggles cause for me?
You must decide who is your friend and who is your enemy. And remember, with Am's control over morphogenic fields, appearances mean nothing.
Please, go away.
Try to understand my position. I can't leave because there's an angel coming to take away her soul. If I step out and your friend croaks, the holy eunuch spirits the goods off to heaven.
Ted, please tell me.
Nein.
Who is this witch who lives here with you?
She's my stepmother. When the ugliness infected her, she broke just about every mirror in the castle.
I can't let you die. The devil is waiting to take your soul.
My soul was taken long, long ago, Ted. And not just by Am. Anything would be better than this never-ending torture.
I'm sorry, Ellen.
You have to... It's the only thing...
Nee.
Go back to...
Yeah.
Geh wieder schlafen. Okay, so, ne, Quatsch, dahin müssen wir. Nicht. Benutzen. So. 2 neue Bücher gibt's da. Das.
Here's a picture of the circle I saw in the secret room. The inscription says, complete the charm to summon the spirit, but do not break the circle or the spirit will escape. Well, luckily I'm up on my Shakespeare, or I wouldn't have noticed this book about witches. Here's the spell that the witch must have cast on Ellen. The incantation is Kala Ingmar Thaco.
Thaco. Ist wichtig, müssen wir uns merken.
I know all about the sleeping spell you cast on Ellen, and I'm prepared to use it on you.
Foolish mortal! You don't have the ability to use the spell properly.
Thaco.
Oh, don't I? Kala Ingmar Thaco.
Oh, I suddenly feel so sleepy.
Passiert. So machen. Preis ist hier fertig. Kommt der.
Why'd you have to finish the circle? Now I'm stuck here until we work out a trade.
Who are you?
I am Surgat, opener of locks. Am and I are brothers, more or less.
Brüder.
Are you saying that you are another Am?
It would be more accurate to say that I am a part of him. A part that he doesn't know exists.
What kind of locks can you open?
I can open anything. Doors to a boudoir, doors to another world.
What were you saying about a trade?
I can return to my sphere of origin only if we complete a trade. I will unlock something for you if you give me something in return.
Maid's bed.
Can you unlock the maid's bedroom door?
Ordinarily, that would be easy, but this planar travel has sapped my energy. Give me something juicy to revitalize me, and I'll perform your little parlor trick.
Juicy. Da kriegst mein Blut.
That's much better. I feel my energy renewed. Now, what were you asking me, human?
Can you unlock the maid's bedroom door?
There. It is done. A trivial little task, one not even requiring any pyrotechnics. The maid's boudoir is now open for your inspection.
I don't believe you can unlock the maid's bedroom door from here.
Well then, why don't you go down to the kitchen and see for yourself?
Okay. Tada.
This must be the servants' quarters.
So, und das Einzige, was wir hier machen, ist das Ding angucken.
The devil's looking into a hand mirror.
Fertig. Mehr machen wir hier nicht. Supine. So, jetzt müsste, glaube ich, ein anderer Typ noch kommen. Ja. Engel.
I've seen the tapestry in the maid's bedroom, and I think you do know where Ellen's mirror is.
Oh, all right. I know where it is. I hid it before the angel showed up. I didn't want Golden Boy to use it to his advantage.
Where is Ellen's mirror?
I hid it someplace good. Someplace where an angel would never go. Now will you get off my back?
Das ist sehr, 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 sehr cooler Tipp. Irgendwo, wo ein Engel niemals hingehen würde.
Who are you? Do
Sehr
not
cool.
fear me. I am an agent of the Lord.
Sieht man dann gleich, wo der Ding ist. Der Spiegel.
What do you want?
Ellen has suffered much and has earned her place in paradise. I have come to guide her soul to heaven.
Can you tell me where Ellen's mirror is?
No, I haven't seen the mirror. If I knew where it was, I would use it to get rid of my fallen brother.
Why is everyone so interested in the mirror?
Mirrors harbor incalculable power in this sphere. They repel some and attract others.
What power does this mirror have over Ellen?
It can bring about either her salvation or destruction. Her fate now rests on your shoulders.
What can you tell me about the devil?
Do not listen to him. His kind means only destruction and woe.
Who is this Surgat I've heard about?
Avoid the demon. He has caused us all trouble on more than one occasion.
Please, save us.
Fear not. Salvation is at hand.
So, also der Spiegel ist da. wo ein Engel niemals hingehen würde. Und wo ist es? Natürlich in der Hölle. Und zwar göttliche Komödie.
There's a hand mirror right between the Inferno and Purgatorio sections. So this is where the devil hid it.
Da, wo ein Engel niemals hingehen würde. Das ist sehr, sehr cool. Also das Rätsel mag ich sehr. So, use mirror with devil. Oder muss ich vorher nochmal mit dem reden? Ah ne. Muss zuerst mit Ellen reden.
Ted, please tell me you found my mirror.
There's an angel and a devil quarreling over your soul.
Men have been fighting over my body for more than 100 years, and now they want my soul. Please, Ted, just release me from all this. I don't care what happens to me anymore.
I found your mirror, Ellen.
Then show it to me. Let me see my face one last time. Oh, I look so tired and empty. It's time to sleep. Sleep forever.
She is dead. God have mercy on her soul.
Not so fast there, Golden Boy. Her soul is mine. I've waited longer.
But Ellen suffered so much and gave to many. She deserves salvation.
Listen to me, you feathered propaganda machine. I'll pluck you alive before you take this soul anywhere. I'm waiting until I get it.
You forget that patience is a virtue. I will wait until yours runs out.
My, I am gorgeous. Why, I could just plunge right into myself.
Ellen is now safely in heaven. My time here is ended, but I leave you with this warning. Do not break the mirror until you bring it and the devil into the charm circle. God bless you, Ted.
Gott. So, gleich ist vorbei. Sehr, sehr merkwürdiges Szenario. So. Okay.
What happened? How did I get trapped with this demon?
I brought you some company, Sir God.
That was damn stupid, human. Hell, you're not even human anymore. Not exactly. Not with being kept alive forever just to be tortured over and over again. Who do you think is responsible for that?
Why, Am's responsible for our suffering.
Not just Am. He's clever, but he doesn't do much original thinking. He works best with outside research. Research that one of your party carried out.
You're ruining everything. Shut up.
You shut up. One word to the boss and your little game's over before you can say holy Moses. I should strangle you now and save Am the trouble.
Don't you even think of touching me, you backstabbing demon! I'm the established character. You're not even supposed to be here. When this sequence ends, somebody will be expunged.
Human, Ted, let me out of this circle. In return, I will open the gate to the surface world. I'm part of the big machine. I can do this. Let me out before this pompous oaf bores me to death.
Open the gate to the surface world first, and then I'll erase the circle.
Not to worry, human. I always uphold my end of the bargain. Here you are. But bring your radiation suit. I never promised you paradise, just the surface world.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here. Oh, too bad, Ted. Writhe in sweet agony with the knowledge the surface world is no longer habitable to your kind. No, not ever again.
Listen carefully, humans. We are not Am. We are others within Am. We are your friends.
Am hoped to finally break all of you, but we intervened in each of your psychodramas to allow an open ending.
You should have been tortured. Instead, with our help, you surprised him over and over.
When M tried to compensate for what he couldn't expect, it widened the hole into his realm.
Am has withdrawn into himself, attempting to analyze what went wrong. He does not suspect our interference.
Now is the time to attack, but we can send only one of you into his REM space at a time.
To send you into cyberspace, we must transform your physical body into a stealth virus subroutine.
This may be your only opportunity to end your tortures. Which of you will lead the attack?
Okay. Hier machen wir dann erstmal Pause. Aber ich speichere schon, wo alle weiß haben. Ja, hier bei Save. Beziehungsweise, wo alle bis auf Ellen weiß haben, weil Ellen ihr Porträtzeug ist ja irgendwie verbuggt oder sowas. Ist nicht. Aber ja, hier machen wir dann. Ist schon recht spät. Hier machen wir dann am Freitag dann weiter. Und ja. Ja. Gut. Dann war's das erstmal.